everybody. We're going to learn this movement I just did. It's called wave hands like crowds. So I'm going to break it down. It's a very simple movement. You can also do this sitting down without the stepping. So we'll start here. We're going to do a little bit of breathing exercise to start, just to relax a little bit. We want to breathe down into our lower abdomen. Instead of breathing up in our chest, we're going to sink down, really rooting into the ground. We want to feel the heel, ball of foot. We have our feet shoulder width apart and the knees right over the ball of the foot. Okay? We want to relax our back so we're not sticking it out. Drop it down and relax the abdomen. So when we breathe, let the energy go down, our breath go down into the lower abdomen. As we inhale, expand out, and then contract on the exhale. Really trying to relax the lower back and feel nice and stable and rooted into our feet. So just take a few breaths, expanding the abdomen, contracting on the exhale. We want to imagine a string kind of pulling up the head so the spine is nice and straight. Round the shoulders, nice and relaxed, and expand on the inhale and contract on the exhale. This is a nice exercise you can do, as long as you want for this. And we'll do a couple variations. So we want to have the hands come out, shoulders relaxed, and then let it be an extension of the abdomen, expanding and contracting. Expanding on the inhale, contracting on the exhale. Okay, and then we'll look at the first movement. We're going to keep this in mind. So we have our feet shoulder width apart. We're going to round, palms come up, and push down. So we can still work with the same breathing exercise, breathing into the abdomen. I expand and contract, and we can add in the arms too. So rotate, breathing into the abdomen, expanding and pushing down, contracting. And you can repeat, expand and contract. Nice, gentle breathing. We don't want to force the air. Just let the abdomen relax. Let the lower back relax. And I'm sinking into the ground. I'm rooting into the floor. Okay? So this is our opening movement. Rotate and hands come up. Pushing down. And then we'll get into wave hands like clouds. So we'll start with the arms. Okay? We're going to rotate our center line of the forearm to come up the center line of our body. And I'm going to turn my wrist out, extend outwards, and then rotate, keeping the shoulder nice and relaxed. I'm not pulling it back. I'm not coming up too high. It's relaxed, and I'm going to let it just come right back up the center line. Rotate the wrist and extend out. And then another rotation here. So my palm is facing behind me, coming up the center. Nice and easy. And then we have same thing on the other side. So again, rotate the shoulder, let the center line of the forearm come through the center line of the body. We don't want to be out here doing it. We're coming right into the center so that my shoulder's nice and open and relaxed out front. Rotate, extend, rotating up the center line. Okay, so we're going to put these together. If it's too confusing at the beginning, just do one arm, that's fine, okay? So we'll start, as I extend out, let the other hand come up, and same thing, it's just going to drop down, find that center line coming up the center, and then back out. Okay, so this is our hands. Now we're going to look at our upper body, our torso, okay? So here, this whole section, we want to try to move it independent of our limbs. So we're going to keep the lower body nice and rooted and our shoulders relaxed. So we're going to turn just the torso from one side to the other. You can do a little warm-up exercise like this if you want, but we really want to focus on turning the core from one side to the other. okay? And so what I mean by that is I want to keep my hips and knees stable. I don't want to twist. So really you should feel a kind of a twisting up here, not down here below. So I'm turning from one side to the other side. Again, my shoulders are rounded. I'm not pulling back. I'm not moving my arms. I'm moving my torso and my arms are going along for the ride. Try to keep the back nice and straight so we're not leaning over to one side. Okay, so let's add now the hands with this arm movement. We'll start with one arm. It doesn't matter which one. So same thing, rotate, come up the center. Now turn the waist, turn the torso, extend out, rotate just like we did, and turn to the other side. So you should feel that the arm is really following the torso instead of the torso following the arm. Okay, other side, we'll come up the center line, rotate out, rotating and turning the whole torso. Come up that center line and same thing, turn. Nice and easy. And then just like before, we'll can add both arms together. So we come up the center line. As I'm turning, let the other hand come up, turn to the left, and come up. The shoulders and hands should be very loose and relaxed, okay? The movement's coming from the torso here. Relax the shoulders. And I'm feeling rooted into my feet and stable. It's like a lazy Susan here. It's turning, and this is rooted and stable. Okay, so let's look at the lower body, what we're gonna do here. We wanna feel 50% of the weight on each foot and the heel and ball of foot equally. So we're not leaning forward, or we're not leaning too far back. We wanna stand right in the center of our foot, okay? And we wanna keep our center line intact, so I wanna shift my weight. I'm gonna push down to one side, push down on this side, going to the other side. And again, keep the center line intact. Just like the breathing exercises, I want to relax my lower back. I want to sink down as I'm moving from one side to the other. And try to breathe into the abdomen. Okay? So, center line's nice and straight. I don't want to stick my hip out, right? I don't want to sway and rock. I also don't want to lean from one side to the other. So when we move in Tai Chi, we want to stay rooted. Even though there's no weight in this leg, it's still connected to the ground. I'm not pulling up, I'm not rolling my foot. I'm still rooted, even though there's no weight into it, okay? So we have this shifting the weight, one side to the other, okay? So let's add these three elements and then we'll add in the stepping and we'll complete this exercise, okay? So rotate, we'll do one arm to start, come up the center line. I'm gonna start with my root, shifting the weight, turn the waist. Rotate, shift the weight, turn the waist. And shift the weight, turn the waist. Same thing other side, coming up, shift the weight, turning out. Rotate. So like I said, in the beginning, if you've never done this before, try one arm, and then as you feel more comfortable, add in the other arm, coming up the center. So we should feel this coordination with the lower body, coming up, turning, and letting the hand extend out. Okay, so the last element to this is we're going to be stepping. So for this exercise, we're going to do 3 steps one side and 3 steps to the other. So to take a step, we keep our shoulder width. We're going to shift our weight and simply pick up the heel and then place down the ball of the foot and the heel. My feet are still parallel. I'm not stepping forward. I'm not stepping backwards. I'm just stepping to the side. and then I'm going to shift my weight, bringing that in, closing that back to shoulder width, and then shift the weight, extending out, shift the weight, coming back in. Okay? And again, if you want to do this seated, keep in mind we want to be, our lower body would just be like sitting in a chair, turning the waist, and then you can add the arm movements in. Just the upper body, totally fine to do. And the breathing exercises, expanding the abdomen, you can add in the arms and repeat these movements, breathing into the abdomen, okay? This will help relaxation, it helps our circulation by sinking our energy down, making us more rooted, okay? So we'll do the 3 steps, one side to complete this, okay? So we start with our feet together, shift the weight, pick up the heel, place the ball of the foot, and then the heel. Opening, we're going to rotate the palms, wrists coming up, and push down. Coming up the center line, and now shift the weight, rotate the torso, and step out. Shift the weight, step in, and step out. Our footwork should be comfortable. We don't want to step too far out, and we don't want to come too far in. So let the torso lead the arms. And now we'll go back the other direction. So we do a complete circle, shoulder width, and then step out. Turn the waist. Turn the waist. Breathing into the abdomen. Trying to relax the lower back. And then we'll come here for the final one. Let the hand come up and then follow. So I'm back shoulder width, extend open, palms down, and push down. Rotate the hands to the side, and then we'll shift our weight, placing our foot back together. So I hope this was helpful for you. You don't have to have any experience to do this movement. And again, you can work on the seated. You can work on it standing if you don't have much space, and you can do the steps. Thank you.